Filters, we go with filters. Okay, meanwhile I'll change the RPD. So right, different types of filter options are there. We'll try to take one by one all those filter related options. Filter is used to restrict unwanted data. So maybe you thought that a particular data is not required. So in such cases, we can restrict it with the help of filters option. So there are so many ways are there to apply this filter. So we'll try to look some of the options. Filters can be applied in the following ways. So what are those means? So I'll use the RPD, something called as a sales Kevin BI006. Open admin 123, admin 123, apply, activate changes. Close, restart. So like creating a filter by using criteria column. Next, creating a filter using subject area column. Third one, reusable filter using a reusable filter. Next, use one report output as a filter in another report. Next, using SQL expression. Next, using group filters. Next, prompts. Next, variables. So with the help of variables. Like these are the various ways are there to implement the filters concept. So the first one is a general thing. Creating a filter using criteria column. That means within the analysis page itself, on what are the columns available based on that column. It supports to place a filter on the existing column of report. On the existing column of report. So, like maybe you have placed something called as a region, category, and amount sold. So you want to place a filter on the columns what you have placed in the report, then you can go with this option. Because under every column there is a filter option. So that filter option itself is called as a criteria column. The column which is present in the report design. So once the service is ready, then I'll show that. But before that, I'll take the second one. Second one is creating filter with respect of subject area column. Using subject area column. So what is use of this option means? It supports to place a filter on non-existing columns. Non-existing columns of the report. Maybe in the report the particular column is there, not available, but you want to place a filter. In such cases, we can use this second option. That is creating filters using subject area column. First one is with respect of existing columns, second one is non-existing columns. And if we come to the third option, a reusable filter. For example, you thought that maybe multiple reports are having a common filter is there. Instead of creating again and again, create one filter, save it explicitly, and then use it into the criteria or into other reports. So here you can create, you can save the filter explicitly in our catalog. Later that filter can be used in other reports. So if a filter is required for multiple reports, if a common filter is required, then you try to use this concept. If any common filter is required for the multiple reports, then create the filter, and save it. Later use it in other reports. Use it in other reports. For example, this is an RPD what we are having in the previous class. Previously we are having even hierarchies also, but right now I deleted the hierarchies. Later we'll create the hierarchies. So first of all, I'll go with the filter options. I'm trying to open analytical page. WebLogic 1, 2, 3. I'll go with the new analysis, sales subject. Maybe I'm generating one report in such a way that from times I'm going with the calendar year. Then from the countries I'm choosing the region. And from sales I'm choosing amount sold. Results. So you got something like this. We got 4 years, under each year a particular set of region and corresponding to that amount sold. But I thought that I don't want to view all the calendar year's data. So what I'm trying to do is on the calendar year I'm clicking, I'm going with something called as a filter. So here I'm specifying the value as 1998. Click on OK. Then execute results tab. So it is showing only one particular year, 1998 related data. But for example, you thought that you want to view maybe 2 years data. In such cases, go to the criteria tab. Already filter is available for us. In the bottom part it is showing here. Calendar year is equal to so and so. And here if you observe there is something called the pen symbol, nothing but edit. Click on this edit filter and you change this value as per your requirement. So for example, I'm choosing 98 as well as the 2000. Two values are selected here. Click on OK. Results tab. Now it shows the output related to 2 years, 98 and 2000. So this is called as in working with criteria column. On the existing column of the report, you are placing a filter. Maybe a specific value or maybe a set of values. Because here your angulation is equal to as well as is in is there. So you can choose both the things. That means it is an equivalent value as well as in value. Both the things it is coming up. But instead of this operator is equal to, you won't tell any other operator like greater than, less than, such type of thing, we can specify. I'm going with once again edit filter. So here operator is equal to or is in is there, but instead of that I can choose like less than, greater than, in between. So depending on the requirement. For example, I'll go with the is between. First value I'll specify as a, for example, 98, and the second value I'm specifying as a 2000. So that means indirectly 98, 99 and 2000, 3 years. Click on OK. Results tab. So you got 98, 99 and 2000. So depending on the requirement you can specify the filter as well as condition. So this is what called as in creating a filter using criteria column.